Hey ladies, welcome to Tasha Mind Your Money. I'm a mom on a mission to budget smart, save boldly, and share with you how we're making progress one small step at a time. Baby, you give me ice and fire. In today's video, I'm going to be closing out our very first budget by paycheck for the month of August, and I'm going to break down the income. So we got $300 from some basically I sold something and I got $300 for that. So we're using that. And then we have my husband's income and then $1.98 from KDP. Basically, I earn from Kindle Direct Publishing for all of the books that I've created that get sold. So that's the budget workbook I'm using, and then that's any other books that I've written, savings challenges books, all those things that are sold on Amazon. I earn from that a month after the revenue comes in. So that $1.98 is appreciated. And so in total, we're working with $1,509.56. I usually don't like to use the change, but I decided to go ahead and do that this week. Our tithe is going to be $151. And we are doing two things this week for savings. We're completing the Save 800 challenge that I did not finish in July. And we're going to add $80 to that to finish it off. The emergency fund, we sent $90 over there. So that's a total of $170 that we saved for this first week. Nothing going to investing because we just don't have it right now. We're focused more on our vacation savings, completing our Q3 goals, and investing is just not in the budget right now. Now, cash, I took out extra. I plan to take $50 out. I did mention that in my August budget with me, but we took out $60 because I decided to use cash to buy the kids pizza. We usually buy them pizza every single week on Friday. So the total I took out in cash was $60. And then we have a few things that I'm trying to make sure we get ahead on, and mostly bills. So $120 went to the car loan. I'm glad I wrote that in before because I would have forgotten. The mortgage, we're going to put $450 aside. August is a 5-pay month, and if you watch my budget by paychecks, I normally put aside $475 in a 4-week month, but we're going to put $450 just to try to get a little bit ahead of it. Our bills account got $180, and now I had filled up the gas tank twice. No, I filled it up once, but I tapped up once. So I did a tap up in the beginning of the week, and then I filled it up again because we did a lot of driving. So I spent $57.04 on gas. We spent $37.73 on household items, and what's left is $283.79, which I'm just going to put aside for food. I want us to start stocking up a little bit, getting ahead of our children returning back to school in September. So our bills and variable expenses came up to $11.28 with 56 cents. And this is how we spent our $1,500 check this week. So I'm going to add everything up to make sure we have a zero-based budget, and I like to show it because if you're watching this video and you enjoy budgeting videos, I'm sure you appreciate it too. And this shows that we do have a zero-based budget. And I live near an airport, so if you're new here, you may hear an airplane from time to time. So that's how we spent every single dollar, every single cent. $15.09.46 for income and $15.09.46 for expenses. I'm grateful we were able to put a little bit ahead and get some money in our emergency fund. Even though it wasn't like a top priority in our Q3 goals, we just realized it's something we need to start adding to a little bit more because things are getting expensive and we need to do that. The Save 800 challenge. What I did was I put $50 into our Christmas fund, $25 went to pay our credit card, and $5 went to the transportation fund. And hopefully, we'll have a good second check of the month so we can put a little bit more towards savings and paying a little bit more to get our debt down. Now, I'm still keeping 3 plain envelopes, regular envelopes, to track gas, food, and household. And so I'm not going to share exactly what we spend right now. I'm going to close out the first week of August for my budgeting period on Sunday, and I'll share it with you. But I do have all of my receipts. Some of the purchases we made in this past couple of days have not yet cleared. They're still pending. So we're going to have to, wait and see exactly where we are and how much we've spent. And I will track food, gas, and household with you separately. I'm so glad to complete the Save 800 challenge. So I'm coloring in the last two of these squares. And we're going to write in our complete date, which is August 1st. And let me know if you got paid today, what your top priority was. Were you putting money towards debt, or were you putting money towards savings? I want to be able to encourage you guys too, because you guys really are, a lot of you are filling up my cup, and I'm so grateful for all of the kind words and just the motivation to keep going forward. So I want to take a quick look at our top 3 goals for the month. That's to save $500 in the vacation fund, save $300 in transportation, and pay $100 to our Quicksilver number 2. We're doing pretty good because in the first paycheck we were able to do that. I received a $5 gift card. I think I cashed out from Receipt Hog or Fetch. And so it was Receipt Hog, and I used that $5 to pay towards our cell phone bill to lower that for us this month. I paid $50 to National Grid and $50 to PSEG. That's two of our utility companies. So I'm trying to make sure I stick with the vision for the month, that we have enough to pay all of our bills, even if I have to use some rebate apps to help, lower the cost. And even though I did not pay the full utility bills yet. We paid a portion, and I'm keeping track of it on my expense tracker for the bills account. And so you can see that I already filled in what was paid. We did make a debt payment on July 28th, which is like the very beginning of my August budget period. Okay, so that was $35 to reduce debt. Partial payments to the electricity bill and the gas bill. And then I also made a larger payment to our credit card, the one with the 0% interest. So that was $92. I'm trying to avoid getting late fees on that because I missed one payment already, and I'm feeling it. So we're trying our best, even a little bit at a time, to knock out this credit card debt. So I'm not really going to project paycheck budget number 2 yet, but just remember, I am still tracking our expenses using receipts. I'm trying to keep every single receipt that I have for gas, food, and household. And so I just reset the envelopes. I got 3 brand new envelopes. I wrote food, gas, and household on each, and then I'm putting the receipts in there. I did not think that we were going to spend money towards household expenses in the first week, and I have receipts that have not cleared yet that I still need to scan and then add into the envelopes. But I'm keeping a record of everything. So that's how I'm minding my money, you guys. Mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.